You could scan that, for example. See how the vegetation here is becoming denser? That's because you are approaching what you might call a jungle. According to my dictionary, a jungle is defined as an unnavigable area of tangled trees filled with man-eating predators. That way is far too dangerous, even if there is a Higgs unit. It's a jungle. There are monsters and things. Please, you don't need to risk your life over a Higgs unit. Right. Last chance. Are you quite sure you want to find this unit, Robin? This jungle doesn't look dangerous in the slightest. That was sarcasm.
Catch your tail.
I'm not going to say anything. She's obviously very intelligent.
Roll!
She fell over. Oh, it's a trick. Luckily, they can't get up here. Otherwise, you'd both be lunch by now. See? Raptors. Get down, you beasts! Get down! Good, they're leaving. I don't think they'll go very far, though. We should avoid the jungle floor. Are you worried about your pet? It's perfectly safe, you know. Against my better judgment, I'd say the higher we go, the less likely it is you'll be eaten by raptors. Is that? Yes, I think it is. Robin, get up here, quick. I want you to see this. I see an escape pod. Now don't touch anything. Let me take a look first. This pod launched empty. There was a Higgs unit, but he's gone. Taken. Torn from his dock. Perhaps by some vicious animal. Okay, you were right. There is a Higgs unit. It can't be far. Perhaps we can find a way to make those fungi close. Water seems to be the key.
So there were no survivors on board.
I could take another look for you. Good find. was right. Don't look down, but those raptors are still tailing us. Amazing.
Do you think they might be carnivorous?
Some of these butterflies have got the same markings. Here's some field science for you, Robin. Butterflies are very sensitive to light. They'll react to your laser pointer. Look at the size of this thing. Something there? Too scary. I don't like that. I calculate these vines will take your weight. Stay vigilant, Robin. We have no idea what's made a home here. Good. The sooner we're out of here, the better. Did you even look before grabbing that? Ah, good. A herbivore. He is big, though. Good. On we go. There was a unit here, but all that's left is his shell casing. Something has taken the data core. It can't have gone far. Those cores are heavy. Look at this curious creature. It looks like it's holding tight to something. Something spherical. Surely not. Right, good work. Scan it quickly. I have no wish to stay in this appalling jungle a moment longer than necessary. Hurry up with this.
Hello? Command? This is Higgs Unit 96450 Science Division. I've survived an unexpected planetary descent, but with significant systems impairment. I seem to have landed in a seasonal tropical rainforest. Do you read me? Well, I'd better transmit the data anyway, because this is amazing. Look at all this life. We had no idea there would be creatures as evolved as this on Tyson 3. My database might be as dysfunctional as my flight systems. What's that? Oh my! Lucky some of my flight motors are still operational. That monster is... No. It can't be. I'm still cross-referencing my database to confirm its integrity, but that is... And I'm sure of this. A velociraptor from Earth's Cretaceous period. At least visually. I should get a DNA sample. Flight systems. Down. Connections. Down. Still, this has been the most exciting day in my personal operating history. What's that? Oh, phew. That doesn't look like it's a danger to me. Wait. Ah! Oh, what's it? No! 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 Get! No! Ah! No! Get off! Get off! Ah! No! 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 No!
Well, that's it. I'm sorry, Robin. That's all the units we know of, and they've told us nothing about survivors. Think of it this way, though. You're no further from being found than when you came across the first one. Let's go back home. Rescue might still come. It's just a matter of waiting. We are very high up. Better be careful. I mean, you be careful. I don't have to be. I can hover. Oh my, do you think they are bees or wasps? I can't imagine it's good news either way. Carry on this way. Robin, look out! Who am I going to look after now? Carry on this way. Nice thinking, Robin. A longer route back, but safer. You're learning. I must admit, that's quite impressive. You're like Tarzan, albeit with an incredibly reliable spherical guide. The end's in sight. Down this vine one more time. You know, Robin, while I had genuine reason to fear for your safety, you've proven yourself quite a capable adventurer. Now let's go home. We've actually achieved quite a lot today, when you think about it. You helped me defeat the pterosaurs at the farm, with only a small risk to yourself. You helped a lost child back to its family without getting squashed. And, perhaps most impressively, you navigated your way through that hostile jungle with all the skill and bravery of a great adventurer. Maybe we should do more of this exploring thing. Where's it gone? Your friend. It's missing. Don't panic. I'm sure it just went home. We should go back there too. Come on.
Please come back.
Look! Look what it's done to this fence! Anything could run straight through it! Wait! That doesn't include you. What? You're going through there after your pet? What about the fence? The risks you take for that animal. I hope it's worth it. I wouldn't be surprised if it hasn't just run off to find its tribe. It's a wild animal. After all, it has no love, only instincts.
Her name is Leica.
This is huge. There's no way she could have found her way across there. Just because you got through that jungle unscathed doesn't mean you can go into the graveyard. We locked that fence for a reason. I'm going to shut up now so you can concentrate. Right, you know the drill. Don't look down. Be careful of the updraft. If you feel like you're slipping, just let me know and I'll see what I can do. Ah, good. You're still holding on. Have I ever mentioned how much I loathe those pests? What a relief, back on solid ground. Actually, judging by that sinkhole, I wouldn't be so sure of that. We've taken a turn back towards the tar pit. Keep an eye out for longnecks. Mind your head.
We're still coming, girl!
I wonder what killed the longneck. Ah, possibly this piece of ship debris. Poor creature, really quite fragile in the end.
Don't worry, girl. You're fine, I'm here.
Well done, Robin. You've impressed me again with your adventuring. But now we've got your pet, I think it's time we head straight back home. Look, your pet knows that roar. It might be the same Tyrannosaur that killed its family. Stay inside, Robin. It's a stampede. Okay, it's a very slow stampede, but still extremely dangerous given how incredibly big their feet are. Wait, Robin! The Tyrannosaur that caused the stampede might still be out there. Phew! The whole herd has passed now. It's probably safe to go now.
Where's that light coming from?
Oh yes, a glowing skull. I suppose you think it's a good idea to have a closer look. Hang on. Well, look at that. An emergency Higgs unit.
Do you think Laika meant to lead us here? I bet this has the information I want.
Your pet? She's just an animal. I doubt it.
Emergency Higgs 96450 reporting. Hamilton. Hamilton. Status requested. Typical. The biggest emergency in over 50 years and I've lost connection. It can get so boring being an emergency specialist. I guess that's a good thing, really. Ah!
This is your captain speaking. As many of you already know, a small group of crew have commandeered Escalar 3. This is mutiny. We operate this ship as a democracy, and starting the colonization process is irreversible. This is not a decision a minority can make. Shuttle Escalar 3, we've received reports of unauthorized access to your flight systems.
You forced us to this, Captain. We've overridden the controls. We're going to launch.
As I told the crew, we are a democracy. You have no right to start the colonization process.
We don't know when or if any other humans will ever follow us. We have a whole planet right here to make our own. That's our birthright. Uncouple us so we can launch.
We don't know what's down there. You are being a damn fool.
I'm starting ignition anyway.
Do not launch. I will not uncouple.
5, 4, 3.
As your commander, I beg you to stand down. I won't release your ship. You launch it.
Command, this is Emergency Higgs 96450. I've been ejected into space. I shall...
Corrupted holographic data. Well, I never. The crash was no accident. They destroyed the Esmeralda all by themselves. They never could get along. Not like us, eh, Robin? We are a close-knit family. Now, let's get that pet of yours and go home.
Where is Laika?
That infernal creature! We should just leave it out here to die! Oh my. I'm sorry. That wasn't very familial of me, was it? It's just that she's so much trouble. And it wasn't all that long ago that we had barely enough food just for you. But she's your friend. And that's important to you, isn't it? So we're going to find her, okay? And then we go home. Another communicator. Your scan won't work through all that muck, though. You'll have to rinse it off.